Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of FTB Beyond. And today, it's the middle of the night. It was storming out too, earlier. Yep, bad weather. We'll stay inside. Today I thought we could get started towards running our energy around. Now, I want to use the high tier conduits, but unfortunately that's not a thing. Yeah, we do have a Come on. I'd like to use these, but these need ender pearls, so yeah. But we can do the next tier below that, which should be fine for now because I don't think we're putting out that much power anyways. And so we need the alloy smelter. First we need a basic capacitor. Then we go over here because we need a machine frame. Hang on. 1 second. Probably just got everything in the wrong order. Yep. One machine chassis. And now we have an alloy smelter to plop down over here. Now, let's see. Configurations, output. Yay! We don't have enough to do a lot of conduits, but we do have enough materials to make a couple, and we're gonna have to make a little trip to the nether at some point. So yeah. Let's see, one more, just so it matches the amount of that. And I think we had conduit. I made some conduit binder. Did I leave it over here? Yes I did. Alright. Now, conduit. Let's see, you get 8 per recipe, and we got enough to make 3 recipes. Unfortunately, we don't have any capacitors yet to speed this up, but it'll work for now. And while we're here, take a little nap. Three of those, which will get us 1 set of conduits. The 8 conduits. That's not going to be enough. Oh, also in between episodes, I did finally get enough to make a plutonium block. And I think it's a little bit just under 200 RF tech, or maybe a little over. I'm not entirely sure. Unfortunately, the guidebook here doesn't really tell you. It just says that it can generate it based on the different gradient. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have a calculator or anything with that. But it works. Now, at some point, I'm thinking we want to replace the water with some ice. Because ice is a little bit colder than water. Yeah. Ice is 273, so about 27 Kelvin colder. Packed ice would be even better. Gelid cryothium would be the best, because I think that's like 5. But we don't have any of that yet. So, make do with what we got. 8. Down here. Also, behind the generator here, I went ahead and cleared out some space. Right here, I believe. Yeah. I'm probably going to have to reduce it by 1 level just so that we can get around it more easily. But unfortunately, we need to get to the nether here. This is going to be fun. Let's go grab some cobblestone before we go. Just because it has a higher blast resistance than netherrack. Grab a couple stacks. Time to go burn in lava. in between episodes, a couple episodes ago, I actually got returned to sender. Because who makes a ranged weapon and goes to the nether? I don't take any noob juice either. I was just thinking, getting some slime boots would probably be good too, but I haven't done that either. Let's see if we can find some nearby glowstone. That looks like it'll work. Let's see if we can figure out how to get there. Can I have the glowstone, please? I don't want a netherrack, I just want the glowstone. Eventually, I want to get a witch farm going for the things like redstone and glowstone. As for gold, well, you know, we might want to go find some soul sand too. I haven't found any of that either. I did pull this world into the midst, so I do know there is a fortress, or a couple of them, but unfortunately they were very long ways away from here. Which is part of why I've been focusing so much on getting our machines going, because in order for us to go there, we're going to need a jetpack. Or some form of flight. And angel rings are out of the question because of the needing nether stars in this pack. And wings of the bat, I'm not entirely sure on that one that we'd be able to get it. Out of my way, piggy. That should be enough glowstone for now. Let's go back. Woo. Always take some cobalt. Ow! That hurt. Owie. That is why our portal is on its own separate island. It's not just for keeping the overworld creepers out of the nether. Come on. But we also get nitro creepers in the nether. Yay! This poor armor, I was thinking earlier, this armor has taken one heck of a beating. I still haven't finished that. That's on my to-do list. I just haven't been able to. Unfortunately, there's only so much time in a day. But that should get us some more of those. Good. That should fit. Actually, quite a bit of this will fit in here. And that'll fit in there. I know the storage is a bit of a mess. At some point, I do plan to get an applied energistics system going. And 2, let's see now. So 3. Should be able to do 3 more. I do plan on getting an applied energistics system going, but it's not really a priority because that's not how I'm running this. It's more of about the looks for me. Let's see. So I kind of want to get everything wired up before we get to the next thing, but I want to pull it out and get started because I'm thinking we might, because it's part of the exterior decor. Britannia is on the list of things to do. Yeah. There's no, not shared. Darn it. There we go. I know what we can find. We need the apothecary? Yeah. The petal apothecary, which means we need some Britannia flowers. And the downsides of having it a disorganized mess. There's flowers in there. That's just a vanilla flower. That's not gonna help. Yeah. That's what that is. Okay. I didn't notice that it was a control click it to do dandelions, trees. Because if nothing else, I think it looks pretty. And that's kind of what I'm going for here. It's not just a technical haven, but also... Nope, that's not going to help. Nope. A Sierra Blue. Somewhere around here there should be some potato flowers. Surely. Unless they decay in storage. I don't think they do. Natura. I'll find it later. Let's just go grab the other manuals while we're here. That should be enough to get it all the way over to our... in the water. Over to the thermoelectric generator. I do plan on expanding it and having more of these at some point. Yeah, run that across. Like so. And then down. Now this supports 1,000 at a time. That does not. So, yeah. For the moment, for the time being, this is probably, at least until this is done, going to suck up all the power. And that gives us a little bit of extras, which is always nice. And then we get 2 extra energetic alloys for later, I guess. Which is actually perfect, because if you do 2 of them with one of these, you get the next tier. That's one of the changes in 1.10 is that they give you the ability to use that instead to get more. I think it's an effort to reduce the cost of materials. Go ahead and put that in there. That should be full. One of the other things that I've observed is that the conduits themselves actually have energy storage. Although these ones don't hold a whole lot. Yeah. It should be good. But, well, it's a little shorter than I would like. Because the idea is for every episode to be 20 minutes. In my preparations to do... I have no idea what that does. In my preparations to be able to do the thermoelectric generators, I wasn't sure because I've been trying to avoid the industrial craft stuff, but it looks like you can use those blocks as well, and I didn't remember about that. I skip over that one reading it. But uranium and yellorium have the same temperature value, which is good. So we may do that as well. Let's see, how much tin do we have? So we got loads of iron, a little copper. We're actually out of gold. It's a conductance coil. No, we're not gonna be able to do that. But at some point I need to go get gold too. So we have one Constantan plate, which is made with no, that one. The Constantan blend is nickel and copper. Well, that's not too bad. And I think it'll alloy in the smelter. Copper and what? Constant. No, not that. That. the nickel. Yeah. Yeah, a little copper and some nickel. More nickel. I don't know that we have copper ore at the moment. Got some aluminum. Ah, copper blocks. That's why I'm having trouble finding the copper. Let's see now. It's one per plate. And we got one plate, and we need 5 plates each. Thermu. Yeah, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You go in there. We'll need the hammer to make more copper wire. Hammer and shears. Hammer. Ah, there. Let's see now. I think it's 1 to 1, and we need 2 recipes of that, which each of them takes 4, so that's 8. 8 of these. Turn those into wire. 4 sticks. Don't have any. Wood. We'll just do that. And then the coil is ironing it in the middle. Alright. One of those. We've got the steel. We're just waiting on a constant tan. That'd be more than enough. Oh yeah, you get 2. Duh. And then we've got some steel, so we can make another one of those. I'll grab the yellow rim block for now. Yellow rim. Come on. Five plates. Come on. Go over there. And 3 steel. Another thermoelectric generator. And let's grab some conduit stuff. I don't know if it's necessary for it to be a source block, but I'm going to do it anyways. Uh-oh. Go ahead and do that. Yeah, look at that thing fly now. With it set up like this, we're going to be limited to the transfer rate of the energy cell. But that's okay, because I think in total our machines don't use 5,000 RF tick anyways. Even if everything's going. So let's go ahead and run our new conduit up there, which should keep it fed. And then, if I can remember how to get out of here, go take down the draconic generators, because those are unnecessary. Actually, that one had been fed from that. But now we can do our fluid transposing, and we have plenty of power. And then the next thing here is to move all of this, because I was thinking I don't really want it on that wall. I just kind of stuck it there, especially with the coke oven being right here. There's no room over here if you need to walk. So yeah, grab that, grab that. Give me that. Alright. The bed will be getting moved. That goes here. We're outputting into a chest on this side. So we got a chest up there. Put that there. Put that there. Go back downstairs, run the power over. Let's see, so it'd be on this side instead of that one. I think that's as far as I'm going to run the power. And then if I need to, I can switch it between the two. If not, it'll be alright. Let's see, not the atomic thing. I didn't grab it, did I? It's still sitting there, isn't it? Yep. Okay. Okay, now same thing on this side. We slap down the pulverizer. Put one chest here. This is where it gets a little trickier because they're going to want to connect. Yeah, I forgot about that. Two different kinds of chests. Let's go ahead and make this one a trapped chest. Don't have any planks on me. Not in there. Make planks. I think this is a quark change that lets you do this. But you need one of those, and one of those. Gets you two of those. We now have a trapped chest. Now we can just slap it right there and it'll be fine. But then it's going to do that. Well, pull this out. Move it over. Move it over one block. Because unfortunately that has a tendency to connect too. So, yeah. Stick you there, put you there. Pulverize it there. Transfer node. That goes there. Everything should be fully powered. I'm not even sure that noticed. And eventually we'll get some conduit facades for that. And I think this will keep our power completely full, which is what we want. Let's see, let's put it all this way. Just stick it all in there. Let's see, we're going to want that out. We're going to want that out for sure. The button and the atomic reconstructor. Well, I was trying to think of a way to separate those, but you know, I think this would work. Just put the atomic reconstructor there. And I think it needs to be rotated. I guess not. Does it rotate? Oh, I guess it was facing there correctly then. I always forget what it's supposed to look like. Yeah. Okay, so everything is working, that's good. And we're going a little bit long here, so I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here. If you did enjoy the episode, do be sure to hit that like button. And if you really enjoyed it, then do make sure to subscribe for more videos. And you can subscribe by clicking my little Minecraft guy's face on the screen. And you can also check out a couple of other videos of mine as well. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.